After relinquishing the throne for a few weeks, the Los Angeles Rams are back on top. Week 14 of the NFL brought us several major upsets, including a big one on Thursday Night Football and another one that resulted in a changing of a Green Bay guard. That being said, here's our latest NFL Power Rankings brought to you by IHOP. First, we welcome in the Seattle Seahawks at number 10. Earlier in the week, 49ers cornerback Richard Sherman called his former squad a middle-of-the-road team. Then that middle-of-the-road team, the Seahawks, destroyed the 49ers this week, 43-16. With the win, the Seahawks improved to 7-5, holding on to the NFC wildcard spot. At number 9, the Bears. Chicago dropped 2 spots in our power rankings this week following their overtime loss to the Giants. The loss snapped the Bears' 5-game winning streak, but Chicago still remains the top team to beat in the NFC North at 8-4. At number 8, the Pittsburgh Steelers. If Big Ben hasn't pushed the panic button yet, it might be time to. The Steelers gave up a 16-point first-half lead to the LA Chargers Sunday night, dropping 2 straight for the first time this year. They head into the final quarter of the season, having its once comfortable lead in the AFC North now trimmed to just a half game over Baltimore. At number 7, bring in them Cowboys. Dallas makes its first appearance in our power rankings this week following their huge upset win over the New Orleans Saints Thursday night. The Cowboys knew they had to contain the Saints' record-setting quarterback, and that's exactly what they did, holding Drew Brees to only 127 yards passing and 1 score. The win extends the Cowboys' winning streak to 4 in a row and gives them a 1-game lead in the NFC East. Moving up 2 spots this week to number 6, the Houston Texans. The Texans bulldozed past the Browns Sunday, marking a franchise record 9th straight victory. The Texans now have a 3-game lead for first in the AFC South and are just 1 more win away from claiming the division. At number 5, the Superchargers. Down 23-7 at the half, the Chargers became the first ever visiting team to win in Pittsburgh after trailing by 16. LA quarterback Phillip Rivers threw for 299 yards and 2 scores in the win. More importantly, though, he announced that his wife was pregnant with their 9th child, enough to fill the offensive side of the football. At number 4, the New England Patriots. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick have always thrived in the final month of the NFL season, and their 24-10 win over Minnesota could be the start of yet another memorable December. Brady passed for 311 yards and a touchdown, helping the Pats improve to 9-3, as well as giving Belichick his 250th career victory. At number 3, the Kansas City Chiefs. Even without running back Kareem Hunt, the Chiefs proved they still have plenty of offensive star power. Former Texas Tech quarterback Patrick Mahomes had 4 touchdowns Sunday, joining Peyton Manning and Tom Brady as the only QBs to reach the 40-touchdown mark through 12 games. Dropping back 1 spot to number 2 this week, the New Orleans Saints. The Saints' 10-game winning streak was snapped by the Cowboys Thursday in their 13-10 loss. New Orleans was shut out completely the first half and had its fewest points in 3 years, finishing with a season-low 176 yards. Now at 10-2 on the season, the Saints are tied for the second-best record in the league with the Kansas City Chiefs. Last but not least, taking back the first-place throne in our power rankings, the LA Rams. If you're thinking, wait a minute, didn't the Saints beat the Rams? Yes, they did, but it was back on week 9, and if you added another minute to the game, it could have been a completely different outcome. Their win over the Detroit Lions and a Saints loss to Dallas helped Los Angeles reclaim the best record in football, and there's a very good chance they'll hold on to that first-place spot thanks to a favorable schedule the rest of the way.
Tonight's NFL Power Rankings are brought to you by IHOP. Eat up every moment.